Ladies and gentlemen, happy hump day, happy Friendsgiving, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Hope everybody's doing well. Bringing you a special edition of Hammers House. It's Thanksgiving Eve walkthrough for the Cowboys and Raiders coming up next.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really wanna be famous? Do you really wanna be a superstar? Do you really wanna get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless, and I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive. Let it breathe. It feels like I've been buried.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the original house, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders and UFC content. Welcome to Hammers House on this Thanksgiving Eve special edition walkthrough. Hope everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, quick roll call. OC Nation, Sebastian Gonzalez, Mitch, EJ Raider, Brian Rodriguez, Tassi. What is good, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great night. Intro made by Spotlight Raiders Talk. Thank you very much. Those that are in here that are just walking in, make sure to wipe them feet. Hit that like button. If it's your first time in here, please don't let it be your last. Hit that sub button, hit the bell, and hit that like button for all your Raiders and UFC content here at Hammers House. We're gonna actually play Coach Bisaccia's presser from a few hours ago. It's only 4 minutes. Don't go off the hinges. 4 minutes. Bear with me. Listen up.
Before anything else, any health updates?
Yeah, as of right now, John Simpson is still questionable. He did move around pretty good out there today. We'll make a game day decision to some degree on that. Nick Kwiatkowski and Keyshawn Nixon are still out. Okay. So that's kind of where we are.
Yeah, 5-5 going into a big game at Dallas on Thanksgiving. You believe in must-win games, and if so, is this one?
I don't believe in must-win games. I believe every game is really important because it's the next game we play. So that's kind of how we've approached all the games this year. That's how we approached this week's game. The difference in this week's game is it's a fast turnaround. Get done playing on Sunday, next thing you know, you're coming to work on Monday and you're really going on to the next game. So that's the difference, I think, about this one. It's a Thursday afternoon game, but what a great venue, to go to Dallas, play at the primetime slot at 4:30 and on Thanksgiving Day, all those things we dream about as kids and young people playing in the backyard, to be able to play on Thanksgiving and to be able to play in Dallas is really pretty cool.
Yeah, you were in Dallas. Right. What are those games like? How different, how unique does it feel being in that?
Yeah, I think the funny part for me, and not to speak for Coach Marinelli, but we were talking about it a little bit, is when you're in Dallas, you're playing on Thanksgiving Day. It's part of the deal. Every year you play at home, you play on Thanksgiving. Well, here now we're on the other side of it. So now it's kind of an exciting thing for us. We get to go play in Dallas. It's, again, I remember growing up, and I remember the Thanksgiving Day games in Dallas playing, and Clayton Martin and Golden Richards and guys like that. Those particular games, you don't even remember those names. I can see by your face. And, so now to go to play in this particular game, in this venue down there, our team, I think, is excited about it. We've had a good bounce on our step the last few days of practice, and we're excited about getting on the plane and having a chance to play football again.
For sure. Shifting gears a little bit, back to football. Obviously, Derek and Greg have had a relationship, but do you think there's any part of him that this is the rapport that he's had with John, and do you think that has something to do with his playoffs?
No, I can't speak for Derek. Certainly they had a wonderful relationship as well, but I think Derek always been the buffer, between John calling plays and then what's going on now. So I do think they've got a long-lasting relationship going back to when Derek was a rookie. And again, I think the success we had is because of the good relationship that the two of us had. And when we've hit some bumps in the road, I think they've really done a good job over the past few years of overcoming the bumps in the road and then playing well again. So that's what we anticipate this week.
For sure. Just beyond football, especially this time of year. Obviously, everybody wants to win games, right? But what have you wanted to impart on your players, on a human level? What do you want your guys to experience and learn from having the opportunity to play for you? Not only now, but moving forward the rest of the season.
Well, not just
security.
We talk to our players all the time about, being a winner is not really always about points. It's not really always about the scoreboard. What are we doing in our lives to improve a little bit each day? Can I? Constant, never-ending improvement, constant, never-ending self-improvement. So not only as a football player, what are we doing to try to get better at our craft? What are we trying to do to be a better husband? What are we trying to do to be a better father, a better son? Those kind of things. Can we deal with people with a little more kindness? Can we make our place that we've been in a little bit better than the way we found it? And those are things we talk to our players about all the time, as well as we also know we have a job to do. We also know we're responsible for our performance on game day. And so I just think we'll just keep trying to get a little bit better each day in everything we do.
What does your dinner plate look like on Thanksgiving?
Say it again.
What does your dinner plate look like on Thanksgiving?
Well, we'll be traveling, and I just look forward to playing a good football game and eat a Crustable on the plane on the way home. So.
That's anything else? That's
About it.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So that was Coach Bisaccia. Let me adjust this. I'm sorry, guys. That was Coach Bisaccia with his presser. Again, today is their walkthrough practice, so this is why I'm here now, giving you guys my walkthrough. Hope everybody's doing well. I know there's a whole bunch of people that just came in here at the time. Hold on. Let me try to go through it. Key is in the building. Freddie Raiders here. Beantown Breakdown. What's good, brother? Raider Earn, what's good? Aunt Six Soldier, what's good? Ja Raider, Tony, Sebastian, Donald, Spotlight, Tassi, Glenn, the king of the moderators, Terrence, Ty the Raider, what's up, brother? Much love, man. Blazing Roots. Who am I missing? Mike Hawk. I'm going through it. Queen, what's good? Papa T, what's good? Raphael, what's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Al Haggerty, what's up? I think I covered everybody. Diego's in here. Jason's in here. JoJo's in here. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for coming on in. Wipe them feet. Hit that like button. So we're going to get right into it with the matchup first, and then the final injury report that was released about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So the matchup, obviously, traditional at Jerry's World in Dallas. You have the Raiders ranked offensively 16th in the league to the Cowboys 2nd on offense. 13th in defense for us, 16th for the Cowboys. Definitely going to be a battle right there. Passing, we are 3rd in the league. Cowboys are 5th. Rushing, an underwhelming 29th. 7th with Zeke and Pollard in the backfield for Dallas. As of right now, the current injury report reads as follows. Carlson was a full participant. As you guys know, earlier this week, he had an illness. Kenyon Drake was a full participant this entire week, so he's good to go. Brandon Faison, same, full the entire week, good to go. Nick Kwiatkowski with the ankle, he didn't participate. He is officially ruled out for tomorrow. Unique Ndakwe, ribs, full participant the entire week, good to go. Kashawn Nixon, ankle, he's out. Jalen Richard, he was limited the first 2 days this week, full participant today. He should be good to go. John Simpson, as you heard, Bisaccia, he was limited. As of right now, he is questionable at this time. Dylan Stoner, Achilles, he was full participant yesterday and today. And center Andre James with the thumb, he was a full participant yesterday and today. For the Cowboys, you have Zeke, full participant yesterday and today with that knee injury. Defensive tackle Tristan Hill, foot, full participant the entire week. He's good to go. Receiver CeeDee Lamb was been in concussion protocol. Today he was limited practice. He is questionable. Guys, there's a chance he might play. Tackle Tyron Smith, ankle, full participant the last 2 days. Cedric Wilson, full participant the whole week. Donovan Wilson, the safety, has been put on IR, shoulder and chest injury. And Nashawn Wright, full participant the entire week. He is good to go. Maize and Blue, what is good? Yeah, Terrence King, come on, bro. Well, you got him before. You got him already. You sniped him. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. So I put a post up in the community, a community post on my channel earlier this afternoon. As you guys know, what we do here with the walkthroughs, we talk about the matchups, we talk about the X factors, keys to the game, and our final predictions. So I wanted to hear your guys' opinion, what you think we should do today. And honestly, down the board, I was all for it. I was all for it. The disclaimer is being put out there right now, so I don't want to see it in the chat either. We are not, and I repeat, we are not discussing Derek Carr in any way, shape, or form during this live tonight. And that was something that you guys asked for. I think this week has been out of control with a lot of things that have been going on throughout the fan base. We're not having conversations about Derek Carr tonight. That's the last time I'm saying it. I don't want to see the name in the chat. I don't want people coming into this. I will let you guys pull up tonight. I do not want to hear his name. I don't want to see his name in the chat. We can do that. Yes. So no, he's unfortunately not showing up to the walkthrough. No. We have other things that we will discuss. Again, this was something that you guys asked for. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with it, especially with everything that's been going on this week. It will calm down after you run out of accounts. So everybody's on board with that. So that being said, you know, we really only do this on 2 days a week, but you know, today is Thanksgiving Eve / Friendsgiving. I'm going to have you guys come on in. You guys can chat it up and we can do this. We can have this conversation. We can hear your keys to the game. And I'm going to try to find that post again. I'm just getting used to using the community post. I'm getting used to doing the shorts for you guys just so it brings more volume and you guys are definitely interested because you guys constantly comment on that stuff. I even put the vote out for us doing the live, whether it was going to be this morning or this evening. So, yeah, the cars will be a timeout. That's going to be fair. Knock, knock. Ern, what's good, brother?
What's poppin', Hammer? How you doing, sir? Happy holidays to you and everybody out there in Raiderland. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go into tomorrow's game on a nice positive note. We ain't gonna have none of that bullshit. We putting that shit behind us, at least for now. We'll revisit that shit after the season. You got what I mean?
Oh, you know what?
I got that fresh A's for you today, Hammer. You feel me?
You did that just for me, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
So I got a DM earlier. Shout out to this is my dude right here. This kid, I tell him all the time, he needs to be going to school for sports management with all the stuff that he sends me when it's related to like Raiders news related stuff. So he sent me something the Raider Scout put out there earlier today. And this is something that's a topic of conversation right now. And I'm all for you guys talking about this. So Mark Davis and other high members of the Raiders will consider Mike Mayock's future with the team following the end of the season. His job is stable till at least week 18, barring any drastic change. The Raiders are expected to hire a new head coach in the offseason, which could weigh heavily on the future of Mayock with the Raiders. So, Nation, I want to hear what you guys think. And Ern, take it away. Let me hear what you think about this.
So I feel like if we're gonna get a GM or somebody replacing Mayock that's a obvious upgrade, then let's mess with it. If we can't get nothing better, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a lot out there better than a dude that came from the NFL Network. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't want to take a step down. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Who would be your top candidate for the job right now?
That's a rough one, man. I've heard the name Scott McClellan thrown out there. I mean, he's not the best. Dude got a DUI, and he's been kicked out of the NFL. I think maybe even multiple times, a couple times. But he does have a nice resume at building teams. He did it in Washington. He did it in Kansas City. I think he did it in San Francisco as well.
Yeah.
I think he drafted Alex Smith, but that means that he's a guy that dropped the ball on Aaron Rodgers as well. So, it cuts both ways. For head coach, I don't know. I've heard the name Kellen Moore thrown out there. Eric Bieniemy would be cool, but the two issues with that is the thing. I know. I'm the one that gave you that info about the thing. Because Tracy Bolitnikov's boyfriend, they were in a domestic thing. They were both in a drug program in San Mateo, and she wanted to break up with him, so he killed her right there in a Alcoholics Anonymous meeting hall,
right,
downtown San Mateo. So that's a no-go because of that. And the other reason I think it's a no-go is because it just seems like the rest of the NFL has caught up with Kansas City's offense. You know what I'm saying? They don't seem to be able to do anything. So why would they be able to bring that game plan over here with our less talented roster and expect it to work?
I keep saying it, and people don't seem to want to hear it when I'm saying it. But I'm telling you, whether y'all believe this or not, the Chiefs are missing Sammy Watkins tremendously on offense right now.
Badly, because you had to respect that man. And then when you respect him, then it opens up Kelsey and Hill.
Yep. And everybody thinks I'm crazy to say that, but it's the truth, man. It is the truth.
It's just like what happened with our team. If you take away one piece, even if it doesn't seem like it's a significant piece, what we see, we see it as not being a significant piece, but that might be an integral piece into making that offense run.
Grant,
just like what happened with our offense.
Grant, you're bugging right now because I'm telling you the Las Vegas Strip would not be a very friendly place for him. I'll tell you right now.
He'd be tricking with all the bad ones out there.
Yeah, he will be the ultimate sugar daddy on the Vegas Strip if that were to ever happen. We are not doing that. I'm good.
Facts. Yeah, bad idea, bro.
Yo, straight up, because I'm trying to just chill right now. But whoever this troll is doing all this bullshit right now,
you already know who it is. Hammer, does not say his name.
I won't say the name, but respectfully, get the fuck out of my live because we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not involved, and I'm not in the crosshairs of whatever the fuck has been going on lately. Keep me the fuck out of it. Do not do that shit on my live. Point blank, period. I don't got time for the childish shit. Moving on. Byron Leftwich, a lot of people are high on Byron Leftwich as a head coach. He's young. I like what he's done so far as an offensive coordinator. And I keep saying it. We need a young head coach. Somebody that's been under the wing of successful head coaches, whether it being in the NFL or in college football or even a former college football head coach. But these innovative offenses that have been brought to the NFL, especially for these dual threat quarterbacks, I absolutely love it. It's what's trending right now in the league. You got mobile quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, Pat Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen. These guys are doing their thing right now under the tutelage and these coaches that they have. They have been very, very successful. Sean McVay, Cliff Kingsbury. The list goes on and on and on. We need an innovative, offensive-minded coach like that. I did ask the question yesterday what people thought of potentially, and this is a defensive-minded coach, Rex Ryan, and people right away said no. I didn't say that that's what I wanted, but apparently I was listening to ESPN radio the other day, and Bart Scott is still very close to Rex Ryan. They have a podcast together, and it was something that was brought up in conversation. So it was a question. But you know what, Dan? It doesn't even. He's an OC, so why not give someone like him a chance? Is what I'm saying. Like I said,
I like David Shaw from Stanford, bro.
He's been there quite some time too, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
My only problem
Dirty's in here. They
haven't been in top 10 or whatever.
I'm gonna get Dirty to pull up too. Terrence, the link is there, bro. Come on in. I want
Dirty.
I want my regular guys in here. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm thinking doing an hour and a half, 2 hours tonight. Just again, this is Friendsgiving. You see, I put on the thumbnail, I put the little turkey for y'all. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. But And like I said, it's positive vibes. Whatever negative energy is in that chat right now, I do not care. EJ, I got to do it just because you called me that. Whoa. Thank you for the $5 donation, bro. Much appreciated. They know you call me boss. I gotta channel my inner Ricky. We got the
I
same
heard y'all
birthday
ain't
and
doing just
everything.
wings no more. Y'all doing thighs now, huh?
Yeah, yo, that Wingstop is a shit though. Shout out to Wing. Shout out to Ricky Rose and shout out to Wingstop. Whoa. Mike Hawk, thank you. I like Mike McDaniel from San Francisco. I'll tell you one thing right now because this is one I said,
hey, bro. I don't know.
I see one right now. I see one right now that you put it up, and I was just about to say it.
No,
no,
bro.
Let me
you make me throw my damn computer out the window right now.
So I had this conversation with somebody at work the other day. We were talking about this, and I said it when it comes to Patriot coaches, OCs, or not OCs, but coordinators as a whole. Joe Judge is a special teams coach. He's a head coach for the Giants, and he ain't doing shit right now. You had Matt Patricia that became the head coach for the Lions, and I used to say, honest to God, I thought Matt Patricia was going to make for a great head coach somewhere. It didn't pan out because, it's Detroit. Josh McDaniels went to Denver, and obviously now he's back as the OC for the Patriots. I do not want a single coordinator from the New England Patriots organization to try to be our next head coach. Simple fact, the only one that seems to be somewhat successful right now is head coach of the Tennessee Titans, Mike Vrabel. Dirty, get on in here. Jason.
Dirty.
What up?
What up, bro? What up, dog?
What's going on?
Ain't shit. Just chilling. Yo, you guys are killing me right now. I'm trying to be on top of this. Thanks for the donation, Tassi. Hold on. I'm trying to find you. Where is my producer? I guess I'm not here. We have to remember the GM and owner are the main voices for head coach. So if Mayock stays, it'll be a guy he likes. The relationship is not coach and GM. We also have to understand and hope for the best that if Mayock is back, that Mayock is not, and I repeat, not a puppet once again. He better be the one that makes these decisions, but I still think they need a head of like a president of football operations that really has the final say and makes the decisions that make sense at this point.
I think that's where Louis Riddick could slide in and fit that role absolutely perfect.
What's good?
Not in the full GM.
What up, brother?
What's going on, man?
What's up, Dirty?
What up, what you mind?
What's up, Dirty? That shit look warm out there, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Look about 72 degrees, Southern California.
Man, I'm in Maine. It's like 27 degrees up here.
You deep frying the turkey?
Yeah.
All right. Brittany,
I see you.
Brittany, I'm a touch on this right now, and I'm gonna give you guys the craziest comparison, and you can kick me off of the cliff if you want, because I know a thing or two about terrible ownership. Ern will attest to this too. He's an A's fan, so he could attest to my baseball. He could attest to this baseball comparison I'm about to throw at you guys right now. The Wilpons, former owners of the New York Mets, Fred and Jeff Fuckboy Wilpon. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mets have suffered tremendously since 1986 when we, in fact, won the World Series and I wasn't even 9 months old. The Wilpons took over and got rid of a lot of the core of that team, and the team went to shit. Granted, they made it to a World Series in 2000. Yeah. Granted, they made it to a World Series in 2015 and lost both. They lost to the Yankees. They lost to the Kansas City Royals. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, a lot of you guys are on the West Coast, but for you East Coast people, I think you guys remember Mr. Bernie Madoff. That stupid son of a bitch pretty much scammed the shit out of the Wilpons, and the Wilpons were crying poverty for quite some time. Now, with the Wilpons ownership, I heard an echo. With the Wilpons ownership, a lot of shitty moves have been made. A lot of shitty hires have been made. But then we enter Uncle Steve Cohen, who became the owner of the New York Mets this past season, or last season, rather. We hired Jared Porter as our GM. We recycled damaged goods and brought back president of baseball operations, Sandy Alderson, who was part of the Wilpon fuckery, and still seeing the same exact results. Jared Porter got popped on some explicit text messages to a writer while he was working in Chicago, I believe. Then we have interim Zach Scott, who became the replacement. This dumb motherfucker decided to get drunk and get popped for a DWI after leaving Uncle Steve's house at some type of fundraiser event. So we went through a whole bunch of people in the front office. We've lost a couple of our core players recently. Noah Syndergaard, they offered him some money. The Angels offered him about $3 million more for a 1-year deal. They can't seem it's an owner. These two owners are one and the same. No fucking knowledge of the sport. They got their heads up their asses because they have a shitload of money, but yet they don't know how to spend it the correct way. And this is our problem right now. Okay. Jonathan, you're out, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're done.
They're still wilding in the chat.
Yep, I just saw it too. So yeah, our ownership is pretty much one and the same. Where we guys have all this money. They sit in their little ivory tower, and they don't know how to make the right moves when it comes to their organization and making their team succeed. I'm not understanding it. It's got to stop. Angel took 2 of your pictures. Yeah. Yep. Snoops. Thank you. You know what's up. You know exactly what it is. Bruce, what's good? Raiders players need to start throwing LeBron elbows at refs if bad calls continue. Damn, I'm not supposed to. All right. Our starting quarterback needs to be on some longest yard shit and just throw the ball directly at the refs' nuts, and maybe they'll change it up on us finally. I saw something not too long ago. This was a couple of years ago that Travis Kelce, I know he's a Chief, don't judge me, but apparently he took his towel and threw it at a ref once. I think Crosby needs to just do something towards a ref where it will get his attention to like stop messing with us, because my thing is, yeah, that motherfucker decided to go and sue the league. Guess what? You're not a part of this organization anymore. We have nothing to do with you. We want nothing to do with you. Leave us out of the fuckery. Let us do what we do. Let us attempt to succeed. But y'all keep putting that wedge in front of us and preventing us from doing what we need to do to be a championship caliber team.
It's been like that in the NFL. They've been doing
name like organizational mistakes. The 2020 draft. The 2020 draft was the equivalent to COVID.
Yep.
The biggest historical disaster. Come on, man.
Only like 3 players worth anything.
Organizational mistake. Hiring Reggie McKenzie. He wasn't horrible, but he didn't have the experience ready for that. Hiring Mike Mayock. Rehiring John Gruden. Well, I mean, fuck. What do you mean name the organization? Tell us when to stop. Tell us when to stop, bro. Mike White, fucking Tom Cable. What the fuck? Staying in Oakland that long. I mean, goddamn. We go on and on. We'd be here until tomorrow during Thanksgiving.
Chaos, it's a fact. They are taking it out on us, and it's not right. And this is why I said it the other day. When it comes to being the commissioner of the NFL, they have a manual for it, and the front and back page, it shows screw over the Raiders by any means necessary.
Yeah, it's in the job description.
I'm not surprised.
It's most definitely in the job description as well.
The Gruden fire, and it was almost, they couldn't get at the owner. They can't get at the Davis family. So how are they going to get at it? They're going to take Gruden out,
I got people in here that agreeing, though, the 2020 draft was trash. I'm telling you, it was the biggest disaster. It was right along the same lines as COVID. And am I wrong about that? No.
Nah,
nope.
100%.
My thing is, and here's another major organizational problem right now, that we get these guys, that we sign these guys. And again, this is where I see it being the same thing as my New York Mets, is the fact that we we sign players that are past their prime and expect them to do what they were doing when they were in their prime. That's not a recipe for success. I get veteran leadership, but it's not the key to success. Like, I'm just being honest about that.
We've been doing that. That's an Al Davis staple. We was going out getting D'Angelo Hall, just because he was a flash in the pan. Bring him in here, he was trash. You had to get rid of him the same season. What,
Wild
6 games
Turkey,
later?
what's good, man?
Larry Brown was a flash in the pan from the Super Bowl. We went and got him, did absolutely nothing.
What about Richie?
Richie who?
Incognito.
Richie, do you know Richie Incognito's history? This dude is really like a fucking dirtbag.
Certified. You got the
Like
bully scandal. He did some other reckless shit at like his family's funeral.
I mean, we overlooked that shit because he became a Raider, but like, let's be real, his history, he's really a dirtbag.
Bruce,
Stop
Bruce,
it. Knock it off. Let it go. No, we're not going to get into this incognito. We're not.
Hold on.
We're not.
Bruce, we did not.
No. Wait. No. Because everybody wanted him. You know what I mean? Everybody knew his troubles. Everybody knew his past. But everybody was overlooking that when he was performing. The man's old, man. You can't hold his age against him and then start downing him because he's getting over the hill, bro. You know what I mean? He did what we asked him to do. So don't start dogging him now, bro. Nah, don't do that.
I never liked dude.
Terrence, if
I overlooked it because I overlooked it because he was producing, but I never really liked him.
Terrence, if you can, send the link in the Discord and send it to Phil as well.
Bruce, because he's getting old. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? If you overlook it,
he wasn't traded.
Here's the thing with Richie though. Like all that shit come out with Gruden, that was Gruden's guy. And I know there's a bunch of emails between Richie and Gruden. And Richie's just gonna fade off in. Like he could have produced, but from what happened, and I didn't mean to say his name, but from what happened, he's just gonna slide under the radar and quietly retire.
Hold up. Poison.
Nothing wrong with that.
I put the disclaimer out there before. We're not talking about him tonight. It's not even a topic of conversation tonight. I'm sorry, but we're not doing that tonight, especially not what's going on the last couple of days. Yep.
We're not talking about DC4?
No.
Nah, not tonight.
No.
Anything but.
No.
And it's just because what a lot of the people asked earlier today. I was like, you know what?
Bro,
you're absolutely right with everything that's been going on. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it tonight.
It's been real hot in the kitchen the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Everybody know how I feel about DC4.
High five, Freddie said, I got trolls. I've made it. And apparently.
Everybody knows how I feel about DC4.
Just like,
so yeah, we're not gonna talk about that tonight. Because I can sit on the fence of both sides. I ain't really tripping. I'm a Raider fan, and I can sit on the fence of both sides. I know I went many years without anybody back there of trustworthy caliber, and I've seen years when we've had good shit, bad shit. If it makes the team better, I ain't tripping. Whatever makes the team better, point blank. In the end, whatever makes the team better. And I will always still be a fan. I will always still be a fan of DC, but it's Raiders. So that's just my little piece for the last 2 days. That's it. We done with DC, folks. You on mute?
Phil, you know you're always welcome into the house. So come on in, Phil. Most definitely come on in, pull up. Let's hear what you got to say about this as well. Hammer, who's your biggest draft crush? My biggest draft crush, and I was having this conversation earlier today. It was Josh Jacobs, man. I watched him a lot, and when he was going into the draft, I was like, that is baby beast mode. We got to get him. This year, I could honestly say I'm disappointed this year with what he's done or what he hasn't done. And it sucks because you have people already that are like, yo, he's done. We're not extending him, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear that.
Right. Hey, so I have one. My biggest draft crush was Charles Woodson. Like he was coming out, and I even got it. This like back in the days when email was just coming out and shit. I got Al Davis, or what I thought was Al Davis's email. I emailed him a long ass paragraph about why he should draft Charles Woodson. Then when we drafted Charles Woodson, I was bragging to everybody like, man, I'm the one that convinced him. I'm the one that convinced him. knowing damn well I wouldn't, but it sounded good.
Oh shit! Give me 1 sec. Y'all talk it up real quick. I gotta grab something out of the
O-line not helping Jacobs. Facts, bro. Facts. It's the guards. They're just inexperienced. I think they have the talent, the potential talent. I think they're not being coached right, not being put in a position to succeed. Dirty, what you think?
Yeah. O-line?
What you think the problem with the O-line?
It's not up to caliber. I can't say it's the coaching because we all know, you know what I mean, what he's been able to do in the past. You know what I mean? The bondship is not there yet. You know what I mean? This line ain't been together that long. You know what I mean? So they gotta learn to know what the man next to him is gonna do. You know what I mean? Like the back of your hand. You should, this is something you should know. But that takes time to develop. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Leatherwood is a rookie, bro. He's not every rookie is gonna succeed. Bro, not every draft.
I'll name a left tackle that did succeed in his rookie year.
The dude for San Diego.
Nah, shout out to Freeport, New York, and shout out to my boy DeBrickashaw Ferguson, formerly of the New York Jets. I'm putting it out there. Yeah, I did it.
Can we go back to what my words were? I said not every.
I know.
Not every.
I just had to do it though. I had to do it though, bro. I had to do it.
No, I understand you had to do it, but I'm just saying, not everybody's just gonna come out Hall of Fame, bro. They're not. Some shit's got to be built.
Right tackle.
But you know what? Work out his first year, but look what happened over time.
And this the biggest problem. The biggest problem that we had was that motherfucker blowing up our offensive line. I don't care about Trent Brown because he didn't do anything for us. But you blew up.
I think.
You blew up the O-line to focus on revamping the defense. Did you forget that if your O-line don't work, your offense don't work? And I feel like this project with Andre James, dude came into the league as a left guard. Put him at left guard and put Nick Martin at the center position. That's it.
Or what about Jimmy Morrissey? But oh wait, he's at the Texans.
Oh my God. I wanted him to get called up. And they poached him. Houston poached him.
I feel like our offensive line, our all-star offensive line, when John Gruden came in, how they are underperforming, they didn't want to play for him. You know what I mean? They were stunting under every other coach that they played for. They did not want to play for him.
Who said? Did anybody say anything about getting rid of Leatherwood? Because I didn't hear that.
No,
people be screaming for everybody,
bro.
I see Alex Leatherwood. Alex Leatherwood is a potential Robert Gallery. You guys remember him? He was
hell yeah.
One overall
he was one of my favorite linemen
to play left tackle. He didn't pan out, but he went to left guard and he did a damn good job for us for a whole fucking decade. If my memory serves me correctly.
Let's get this line some time, man. Let's see what happens.
Is that really my brother in the chat? If that's really my brother in the chat, pull up, bro. Please pull up.
Hey, off topic, but Carl Joseph, dude, I had high hopes for him, man. Like he come in, he got down, like he hard hitting, but yeah, that
I liked him too.
Downfall.
I liked him a lot too, but you couldn't really move him around. You couldn't put him at free safety because of his skill set. He was more of a small safety, but he was just too small to play that position. You couldn't put him at corner, and you can't put him at linebacker because again, he's just too small. So it's a hard fit for him.
Yo, at this point, I really want to see. I want to see Abram at the linebacker position at this point. Like I'm not being.
I want to see him at outside linebacker as well.
Like I'm not being funny about this in any way, shape, or form. Like Abram was another dude that I was kind of high on when we drafted him, and I felt like especially bro, you're rocking 24. Like you got that blessing to rock 24, and I feel like you ain't doing it the right way at times. I loved his intensity. Of course, his very first game, he got hurt. 3 straight weeks, you've been mossed. This past weekend, you got mossed with face on the same fucking play. You gotta play linebacker, bro. You're not a safety. I'm sorry.
That happened?
Tassi. How y'all take down my thank you, Tassi? What are we doing? Who's taking that?
saying
Who's
it.
taking my shit
Not a
down?
safety.
Tasi, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Much appreciated. Leatherwood will be a beast.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Thank you, Jonathan.
I think again, it's but some of the stuff though, like some of the just lack of discipline, that's what drives me insane with the false starts and stuff, especially if it's like 3rd and short, or we're in the red zone or on the goal line about to score, and it's like 3rd and goal, and you get called on a false. Like, bro, come on, you're better than that. I get that you're a rookie, but you're better than that.
Yeah, but
There's no
he's anxious,
discipline.
bro. He's anxious.
High five,
You know
Freddie
what I mean?
said in his opinion, Abram played better under discipline. You know what? You might actually be right about that. You might actually have a point to that.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that might be valid.
That might be true.
I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Yo, he's actually right about that
He's
shit.
onto something.
Appreciate that. Cinco.
Yo, guys, if I'm highlighting somebody, stop taking it down. Thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. What is that? Cancel? Cancel? The cancel. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Cancel.
You could fix the false starts. Start making them run.
Whoa.
I do the old school coaching. You go
Yeah,
run
that can be repaired.
You're gonna run 5 full laps around this field,
But the
and then you
problem,
can go
though,
back in.
Hammer, did you forget I was back here?
Is that you taking it down right away?
Well, no, I'm putting it up and you putting it up and you clicking on it.
Oh, shit, my bad. Ladies and gentlemen, my producer, Key, in the building. I am so
What's
sorry.
poppin', Key?
I'm so sorry.
What it do?
Yeah. Like he ain't taking it down. He trying to put it up. You trying to put it up.
I feel like we're going back and forth. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
So good.
Nah, Bourbon. I'm not even talking about wind sprints after the game. I'm talking about you running around the entire field during the game for every false start you get called on now. This shit is getting old and annoying. These penalties, we have to play our game and stop letting the refs dictate what the fuck happens. We play our game. I was listening to Solomon Thomas mic'd up, and that dude, I got more respect for him now. I loved him when he came out of Stanford, but listening to him on the field, dude is like talking to himself and telling himself like not to overthink and shit. I'm like,
That's 100%. Because you know that shit echoes in the helmet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dude,
like hearing him talk to himself like that, I was like, yo, that is dope. Like, don't overthink, be smart. Like, I was like, shit. Because I've had those brain farts at times where I overthink or over pursue shit. And there were times I had to like, yo, what are you doing? Jaden Sanchez, aka AC Slater, the Raider. What is good, kid?
Slater.
It's the homie right there. That's the baby bro right there. What's good, man? Abram can't cover a stationary option. Emilio, do you want like my honest answer, or do you want me to act like the world is full of sunshine and rainbows? Like dead serious. If you really want my honest opinion, we ain't winning this game tomorrow.
I'll tell you after the first quarter.
Nah.
I'm not trying to be the person to sugarcoat shit. I'm not. Somebody said rainbows. Emilio said he got $200 on it. Okay.
Damn.
I don't think.
I'll give you rainbows and butterflies. I'll give you rainbows and butterflies. I think we win.
Cooper's out and CeeDee Lamb might be playing.
Yeah, I think it goes 31-27 Raiders.
29-17 Cowboys.
I can see it though. That's what freaks me out is I can totally see that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm afraid.
38-10 Cowboys.
I got 30-17 Cowboys.
I don't even have it being close, bro. I think our points are going to be in garbage time. I mean, people going to have to be like, "Oh, who this Raider fan? You're not even a real Raider fan." Man, bullshit, bro. I'm a realist.
What did High
And
Five
what I've
Freddy?
seen,
What did High
I
Five Freddy
don't.
I
say
give
that
you
he got
something
put
right
in
now.
timeout?
This just came to me. 27-28 Raiders. DC with the rushing touchdown to win the game.
Yo, SJ,
Yep.
you're more than welcome to come
Not
on
even
in,
a
bro.
rushing
I'll
I
put
like that, Dirty.
Do a flip
send
I'm
me
not mad at that
like
at
he
all.
did in Houston.
SJ,
I
send
wouldn't
me
even mind that.
send me a DM. Send me a DM and I'll send you a link. You could definitely pull up because I know you've been wanting to come on the lives for a while. So come on in, bro. Just send me a DM and I'll send you the link.
So
Thank
what?
you,
That's how
Karen.
I-
Thank you for the clarification.
I got
And
a
hold
question
on.
for the super chat. Okay.
White Tyson, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation, first off. Thank you for being a part of this. And for those that are in here for the first time, do not let it be your last. Hit that sub button, hit the like button, wipe them feet when you come on in here. Hit that like button and smash the shit out of the bell for all your up-to-date Raiders and UFC content in the original house, the only house, Hammers.House. You were saying? My bad.
I have a question for the super chat. So no QBs are NFL ready this year. I believe that. Draft Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, Ohio State this year. But the trade up to number one, what we gonna do? Tank for it? We're not gonna be able to trade up for it. We don't have nobody that anybody would want to trade up.
I
to
see
number
what's good. I see. Pull up, bro. You're another one. I feel like I've never had you in here, so come on in, dude.
Pause.
one. But I mean, if we could pull
Terrence.
that plan off, then that'd be great.
Terrence, put it in Discord so Nate and even Prez can jump on in too.
No, 100%. I don't know about trading up, but I think we definitely draft for QB this year.
I think the first overall, like our first draft pick, has to be a right tackle. Like no questions asked. It better be, because if not, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Do you think we should draft a right tackle, or do you think we need an experienced right tackle? I feel like we should get an
What experience? Yeah, do we know what experienced ones are going to be out there?
I haven't looked at the list to see who's going to be out there, but that
who's this tackle blocking for?
I'm gonna start doing my research during the offseason.
This tackle be blocking for DC again.
Stop it!
Game is gonna be
Stop it!
close.
Stop it! Stop, please, please.
Everybody's calling for DC's head, but you talk about getting alignment. I'm just asking, who's he blocking for?
No, it's not for me. For me, it's not even a matter of who he's blocking for. I want a formidable. I want an aggressive. I want a solidified offensive line that will help whoever the next head coach is have this offense fucking click on all cylinders for 4 fucking quarters. That shit is driving me insane.
You know who he's blocking for? The quarterback.
That's
who he's blocking for.
Who's been our best coach in the last 15 years?
Can I say something without getting my ass kicked?
Art Shell.
I kind of like Jack. I kind of did like Jack Del Rio.
I have to go with Del Rio too.
All right.
I mean, but that's not saying for it. That's not saying much. But Del Rio, I mean, look at the players to choose from. Tom Cable, Mike White, fucking Joe Bugle. I mean, Lane Kiffin.
The thing I liked about Del Rio is he could be intense, hold people accountable, but at the same time make you feel, you know what I'm saying, like I got you, you know, and not fake like the other person we're not going to talk about.
That motherfucker.
Yes. Exactly.
Y'all know what it is when y'all are in here. We don't say the name. That's that motherfucker. I should actually get a shirt with his face on it and put that motherfucker.
Dude, I can do that.
So you want to hear something? You want to hear something crazy? So me and my wife went to the game in Oakland in 2017. It was a home opener versus the Jets. It was Beast Mode's first game. I actually got the hoodie on today. I got this in Oakland. Shout out to the Raider image. Yo, there was a fan that came in that had a T-shirt on that said "fuck Mark Davis." Yo, the sheriff's office made him take the shit off in the stadium.
Bro, they have those all over in Oakland. You see that shit everywhere.
They made him take the shirt off while he was in the stadium. That shit was crazy. I've
seen some crazy shit. Yeah.
So the context behind that is because that's right when Mark Davis announced that he was going to start looking to like seriously relocate the team, and everybody was pissed. So that's why that. And then like where it said "fuck Mark Davis," the U was the Raider shield with the the thing.
Babe, you remember that? Remember when we went to Oakland and the fan had the fuck Mark Davis shirt? Yeah.
Hey, yeah, man, I can actually hook you up with.
It's the Alameda County's finest.
For
I can actually
Rage,
hook you
what
up
up?
with a shirt. My sister owns a vinyl business, as you can see from my car. It's all out of Maine, and we can also print shirts and shit too.
Hammer,
Oh, my goodness.
I
What's
gotta
up, man?
say, I'm with you 100%. I watched the film of the Bengals game, and Carr does not throw the ball past the first down yard marker.
There's a lot. Wait,
So
did you just
where
say?
past the
Wait,
first round
did you
marker?
just wait? Before
Oh
we
shit,
answer
we're not
that
even supposed to be
question,
having this discussion. My bad, Hammer.
no
Oh, yeah.
DC conversations tonight, bro. We're not doing it tonight. We're staying
No,
away.
well-
We're
no,
staying
well-
clear of that tonight.
I'm just saying, I agree that the Raiders are not winning this game, and
Okay.
that's the reasoning.
Okay. He said, "Doesn't you're an idiot." He said the C word.
What's up, man? What I pull in here late was that the bio?
I did put the disclaimer out when I started before I even got into anything tonight because this is because of you guys, because of the nation, because of the family. You guys asked when I said, is there anything else I need to talk about in regards to the walkthrough besides what we normally talk about? All eyes, what's good? And a lot of them said no DC talk, and I said I'm perfectly fine with that. Whatever you got, Frank, come on, dude. No. Thank you. See, I even put it in the chat. Don't do it. We're not doing it tonight. We're gonna. Oh shit, Honcho, what's good? Hold up. Let me.
Honcho the
It's
homie.
Raider Honcho.
I'm trying to
Honcho
get.
in the
I'm
building.
trying to get all my like
Yeah.
Honcho and I met at Meth Life a couple of weeks ago, and that was the first time me and him truly interacted. Really down to earth, dude. Chill as hell. I know it sucks that we lost. I don't think either one of us are ever going to Meth Life ever again, but it is what it is. I will forever call it Meth Life. I'm done. People are like, oh,
Yeah.
why? What's wrong with it? That stadium is a shithole, just like the Meadowlands was. I don't know what you had to build a new stadium for because it's a piece of shit too.
That stadium's only what, like 7 years old?
Something like that. And I've been to at least 4 games there. I didn't even go to the concessions or
It's
anything
not
when
nice?
I went. Dope, bro. It's a dump from the inside and out. It's a dump. And you know how long it took me to get home? Granted, the New York City Marathon was going on, but that's like supposed to be a 40-minute drive for me to get home. It took me over 3 hours to get home.
Jesus Christ.
Terrible road. They developed the roads around there. Terrible.
I fucking hate that shit.
Damn.
That place truly is a dumpster, man. Like,
Yeah.
It
MetLife
takes
is
you
MetLife for a
2
reason.
hours
never
just to
again.
get out of the parking lot.
It's
That's
just
why
as
you
worse
gotta.
as the Jets game.
I remember when the Jets wanted to have a stadium built on the Upper East Side or the Upper West Side, whatever it was, and everybody said no to that. But I think that would have been better than this piece of shit stadium that they made. Like, whoever these contractors and architects are that have built the recent stadiums and arenas around New York, yo, y'all fucking suck at your job. You have the now old Nassau Coliseum. Y'all didn't even tear the shit down. Y'all just put a whole bunch of metal around the outside of it. Now it looks like a giant fucking slinky. The Barclays is another. The Barclays, you just made another one. You just took metal, put around a building, and the shit is just like a rust-colored metal. That shit is ugly as fuck. And the inside of that stadium is fucking arena is trash.
Really?
Meth
Do
Life.
you know who built Giant Stadium?
Who?
Hoffa. He's
can't with
buried
you.
under it.
I can't with you. I'm so done.
I think
Hammers.House
Jets are always
James
gonna be the
played right
Giants' little
tackle at
brother till I get there on
UCLA, then switched to left tackle his senior year, replacing Colton Miller. He's a natural right tackle. We need to draft a right guard. Jonathan, thank you for that insight, dude. I definitely appreciate. Thank you for that. Thank you.
is a place where you sneak the hot dogs cooked inside your 1990s bomber jacket man pouch.
Y'all crazy.
I swear to God, I thought I had the full ride scholarship to hell. Nah, not me.
I've been to a Notre Dame game there.
I'm never going there again. I'll go to any other game played on the East Coast, but I'm never going there ever again. And I think my wife will agree with that too. We're never going back to meth life ever again. Do you agree?
Notre Dame said they were never playing there again.
I thought they've only played at Yankee Stadium.
Have you ever seen them win in that stadium?
I've been there twice and they have not won. They lost to the Jets 2 years
Don't go
ago
back.
in the pouring rain. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that again.
Don't go back.
Never.
Yeah.
The Raiders have never, since I'm alive, since I've been going to games, have never won in MetLife.
Never again, man. I can go anywhere else. I'll even go to London to see them play, but I'm never going to meth life ever again.
And I've never seen them come to us.
If you go to London, make sure
Say it again.
If you go to London, make sure
we beat the Jets last year, right?
Yeah, but that was COVID. There were no fans there.
I don't care. We was in the state.
That was at cover zero. That was an amazing.
Come on,
play.
that was
amazing. That was amazing.
That was letting us win.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
What's with us with New
A
York?
win is a win.
You're right, Dirty.
I don't know. I think we are cursed playing there. Maybe if they build a new stadium, maybe things will be different. But nah, like I'm telling you, the Meadowlands and MetLife are one and the same. They're both like the worst stadiums ever. And I get there's a lot. The one main factor when it comes to being in there is the wind inside there. That wind inside that stadium is the most unforgiving for kickers.
Yo, I think with the Raiders, we just don't play good on the East Coast period historically.
Somebody's echoing. Somebody's echoing.
Is that me?
All right, we're good. I think we're good.
The Raiders historically don't play good on the East Coast. We don't play good in Miami. We don't play good in Washington.
Nobody plays good. Nobody plays good in Miami. Apparently, if you're supposed to be a team that's supposed to beat the brakes off of Miami in Miami, it doesn't happen. Look at what the Ravens did recently.
Yeah, Miami's one of them teams that do that.
I think that's a curse. Like I think that nightlife in Miami just messes people up, and they can't focus on their job.
Valid point. I didn't think of that.
Hold on, what is this? Hold on. Because we are a California team, we only shut down, but it's only just how I'm bored. Because we really from California, and that's New York City. I understand. I'm so confused right now.
What?
You ain't the only one.
I just went. I swear to God, I just went cross-eyed reading that.
I tried to read it.
I'm not reading it.
We're a California team.
Maybe
I just set down Buddha. It's only just now in board a house in Vegas. We really from California, and that's a New York Stadium. You understand 2 dudes. Okay.
Bro,
Just,
I went cross-eyed reading that. I can't look at that again, man. Come on.
Okay, bro. Right on. Yeah, I agree.
All right, so let's move on from this. And what is the keys to this game? What are the keys for the Raiders to try to win this game?
Score points. That's number one.
Oh, shit. I want to hear everybody's insight, but I also want you to do this shit without referring to our starting quarterback. That's how I'm saying it.
So I feel like it all starts up front. The offensive line got to handle their business with the defensive line. We already know that's going to be a losing battle right now, unless something miraculous happens. Dallas's defensive line's a monster. Our offensive line's playing like kittens. So it's not right. It's not. I don't see it being pretty. I mean, we're gonna have to put a lot on our quarterback, and I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
EJ, what is that? What is that?
I don't see it being pretty. I mean, we're gonna have to.
Where is that coming from? God?
That's
Is
the
that
echo.
you?
That's somebody delay.
That's God.
That was me talking, but that's somebody delay.
That's God's delay.
God. EJ, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do a recap and a reaction Friday morning, probably 9:30 a.m. I gotta see because I gotta do another 12 on Friday. But yeah, that's where we'll be Friday. You'll get my reaction because obviously I'll be stuck at work. Hold TV under 100 yards and pressure deck. Jeff, do not say his name, dude.
Who's TV?
I don't know.
Did he try to say ET
tonight?
Was he trying to put ET?
I hope
ET.
Or
running backs.
or
Okay.
EE? Was he trying to put EE? Oh, RB.
ET phone.
What's up?
Put D Jackson. What's good,
What's
bro?
up?
Put D Jackson in and target
much.
him. Yo, they're not gonna. I feel like they're not doing that. I feel like somebody's already lost trust in him already. Just how I feel.
Yes.
Because this is your third
Most
week
certainly.
here. You should be starting. You should definitely be on the field a hell of a lot more than Zay Jones. I'm just saying.
I feel like it's a lot of distrust between our quarterback and our receivers.
Yo, Lord said automobile. I'm done with you.
Automobile.
y'all are some wise asses. I think
D-Jack's not getting no burn because he don't know the offense all the way like that.
Yo, this is week 3. You better have a grasp on like 90%
No,
of that offense by
slow
this time.
Slow down. Let's not talk about wide receivers because we can't mention DC. So we can't talk about no Deshaun Jackson. We can't mention DC.
The quarterback.
So
Yeah.
can't talk about
that's true.
Deshaun Jackson.
Yo, Bourbon, we are waiting, bro. Like, I'm not even being funny about this. We've been waiting for weeks for Fluker to be healthy and ready to go. He's another one I don't see stepping on the field this season if this keeps up.
What's going on with him? Is he hurt?
Apparently, he had some type of injury. I remember Doc saying when he saw like the first video of him during practice, dude was limping around. So, and I wonder, did Tyron Jackson still didn't get called up yet, right?
Nope.
No.
I kind of thought it would have happened this week, but whatever. Running the ball, pause. Short passing game, move the sticks and playing and taking 3 shots down the field. No more 7 steps. Simply the play calling for the O-line. 27-13 Raiders if we get 25 plus. Oh shit. All right, Jonathan, I like that. Y'all might actually make me change my mind by the end of this. So I'll keep hearing what you guys want to say. Establish a run game. Drake is better than Josh.
Jonathan always got some good stuff to say.
You gotta have faith, man.
I definitely like his insight. I definitely respect his insight too.
I don't have no faith in Olsen. None. 0.
Fresno State Bulldog Championship winner. Yo, y'all are really coming up with a lot of various smart ass responses right
Fresno State Bulldog Championship winner.
Y'all gotta be putting this shit up.
Hey, Fresno State quarterback kind of good though.
Brother,
D-Jax is a new toy on Christmas we haven't unwrapped yet. Sling it to him. I like that. T ready?
Yeah.
Set that shit, bro. I like that. All right, so
We're gonna do that. Better start doing it soon.
I'm gonna attempt to find this thing. What is it called? I'm gonna attempt to find this community post that I put up because I want to kind of answer those questions as well from what I put up today. But again, bear with me because I'm still trying to understand how to do this.
Check it up. Make sure it's all out.
I'm probably not gonna find this at all. Oh, here we go.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Go.
How do I switch from being on the phone to being on my laptop?
I just got to send you the link on StreamYard. The link is in the chat on StreamYard or on YouTube rather.
Hey, that's what I need to do.
All you gotta do is just click on the link on your computer rather than your laptop.
All right. So here's the things that I got, the responses I got from a couple of the guys, and I'll say the names. I am the boy 2900. We've heard enough about that person. Let's talk about different offensive schemes we haven't seen yet this year. Mariota packages, more Foster and Drake plays. So what do you guys think about that? Because I do feel like there's formations I have not seen, not out of the Raiders. Like you have not seen the pistol formation. You've really not seen a pro gun formation. You've not really seen them. They've done the read option once or twice the entire season. The jet sweep I've been talking about, they finally did that shit this past week. The quick slants we're not seeing too much. They're really not doing an RPO, which they should be doing if you have that type of speed on the field. Like, what am I missing? What else could we be doing offensively right now that would help boost this offense?
Well, honestly, dude, I mean, it depends on who's actually calling the play. Like it felt those two games when Gruden went away, it felt like Carr was actually calling the plays. Now it kind of seems like it went back into like Greg Olson or the coach.
Right. I agree.
I could be wrong. It could be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it feels that way. Like it went back into the coaches and they took it away from Carr.
Did you see how the Bengals got us the other day on that fake flea flicker that they ran?
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Yo, another
Jesus
situation where the Raiders got caught with their pants down. Man, that shit really had me upset.
I mean,
You know what?
Starting to happen
You know what?
every week now.
You know what? An
We need to
NFL
go-
coach is never going to let happen.
What?
He's never going to let a quarterback call the plays all the time because then he's not needed.
Peyton Manning called
Good
play.
point.
Peyton Manning
He's-
called a lot of
he's
plays.
not needed.
Peyton Manning pretty
yeah.
much. Manning was different, and
But
Manning
different
was the offense.
True.
He was
Manning
the
chose his
offense.
offensive coordinator.
But Manning was at the
Their
line of scrimmage. He was.
offensive coordinator wasn't involved anyway.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm saying when Manning was at the line of scrimmage, he was dissecting the whole defense like it was like he was like a computer or something.
And that was the thing. 'Cause he was garbage.
He's a once in a
exactly
lifetime
the same.
talent.
He was
That
garbage,
guy is
but
exactly the
what
same.
he could do, he could read the defense and,
Right.
and make up for it. You know,
Right. Right. Right.
100%. And I'm just curious. We may never know, but that's what I'm curious about: is who's actually calling the plays since. You know what I'm saying?
All eyes. If you can, if you can, go for it, dude. Because I can't. I say that Manning ran that offense. He's the one that called those plays. I don't feel like he listened to an offensive coordinator because you heard a lot of checkdowns out of Manning.
Who was
and
his
he was very successful
coordinator
with
in Indy?
Somebody's
was that
got
Tom Moore?
Who was
somebody
his
could find it.
coordinator?
If somebody could find it, please find it.
I know. I'm gonna have to Google that. I don't know. Who
He
was the
said
offensive
Statue
coordinator?
of Liberty and flea flicker. How about the annexation of Puerto Rico? Let's run that. Let's go.
Hey, we
Yo.
should run that. We need to go back to that game plan against the Broncos. That's when the offense was looking good.
Fact. Yo, the last two games before the bye, the Eagles and the Broncos were great played games, and just all of a sudden, I told you guys weeks ago, I was very, very nervous.
Did we have
about
Ruggs in
bye.
the Broncos game?
Yep. Yep.
We had
Russ
Ruggs for
scored
the
a
Broncos.
touchdown. He scored the first touchdown that game.
That's
And
the
that's
problem. We're working with three fucking receivers.
well, and that's what I thought originally the problem was. I'm like, because the player we're not gonna
Like that.
mention was so close to Ruggs and everybody else. Like I thought he was in a mental kind of state, you know what I'm saying? But the more I look at the tape, it looks more of play calling. You know what I'm saying? So who
All
was
right.
actually,
I
who
kind of
started
blame. I
taking
want to
over? It was
blame.
almost
I want to
like
blame Olsen. I want to blame Olsen to an extent because I feel
He hasn't adjusted.
that he hasn't adjusted. He's still sticking with the same shit. But like, I feel like those two games, the Broncos and the Eagles, I feel like another person was making a lot of the offensive play calls where they actually looked good and were doing what they needed to do. That person shall remain nameless right now. But I think that person took over, and now all of a sudden he hasn't.
And so no, 100%, and that's exactly my theory, and I said this in other podcasts before, but it looked like he took over, and then everything's rolling good, so it went on. Hey, okay, now let's let the offensive coordinator start calling plays because we're this good. But then they realized, no, we're not this good. This certain player was calling the plays and making us look this good. So why would
Wow.
you revert back to somebody else calling plays? And I
Yo,
could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But
I think,
that's
but I think a
my
lot of us are on the same page with that, though. So maybe we are right about that. Like,
See, here
and
goes Jonathan with some good shit again.
yeah, I like what he
That's
said
true.
right here too. This is the problem: beginning of the season and after that motherfucker, there were no expectations. They were playing free with house money. Once we won, expectations came with that comes criticism and doubt.
Facts.
Bro,
That's true.
Yeah, that's
you
facts.
need to. Oh,
That's
man.
facts.
Jonathan, pull up,
It
bruh.
is.
I'm a do like a live one night where it's just him on here. I might even let him run the show for a night because he
Jonathan
always,
dope as shit.
yo,
He's dropping haymakers right now.
much respect to you, bro. Much respect to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't lying. He facts. He straight on.
Olsen be like,
Well,
that's right, Josh, right up the middle.
Man,
and here
Also
and
be
see
like,
here and here's to kind of tell everybody else who wasn't thinking about my thoughts is, hey, we're doing good. So offensive coordinator, guess what? You need a job next year if something. So guess what? Start calling plays. You know what I'm saying? But then that shit backfires, and you're like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So,
My thing is, if you're the quarterback right now and you see certain things when you come out to the line, like, and obviously you know what you just called in the huddle ain't gonna work. Make the adjustments. I don't care if it's every single play you have to do it, but if you know that you can adjust it the correct way and make this team successful, then fucking do it. Go with it. Like, don't second
That's
guess
valid
yourself. Like,
criticism.
do not second guess yourself, and don't. And if you know that you're about to take a high risk, don't do it, bro. It's just like Herm Edwards said when it came to the whole Twitter thing. Like, don't press it, don't hit the send button, man. You're throwing up lobs, you're forcing throws at shit that's not there. Like, it's not gonna help us right now.
Carr playing scary. He playing scary, man.
You had 4
Scary.
consecutive games with an interception, and 2 of the last 3 games you've had a strip sack fumble. Like,
dude, for 15.
Carr playing scary. He going back to 2017.
Bruh.
18 Carr.
No. Talk about anybody but number 4, bruh. We're not doing that.
Not say his name.
No, Hammer said that shit is a thing up front. That's the rule for tonight, bruh.
So let me say this. Let me say this, dude. I spent 15 years between Dell Computers and T-Mobile manager of call center. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, if something comes to you, just what do you like? It makes no sense, dude. Like we're not
Like I said, I'm gone 15 minutes and you said his name, you son of a bitch, and I put you up there.
He almost baited you, dude.
He did. Okay, but detractors will say he doesn't try and throw downfield.
Good.
You also had a teammate that said or allegedly said that, and you messing up homeboy's money right now, and I would take it the same exact way. You are fucking up my bag right now. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong about that. You know that I am an elite, one of the top 3 tight ends in the league, and now you fucking up my bag, bro.
Man. Yeah.
No, you know what,
Wait,
King?
Hold on.
It
The
is.
same person that says he's fucking up his bag is the same person that's been out sitting on a bench for 3 weeks and been on a milk carton for 8 weeks. What are you talking about? You've been missing for a month. You've been missing for 2. What are you talking about?
This is the talks out in nation land, man.
Man, what about our run defense? When we gonna fix that?
In the draft.
Never worry.
Yeah, not this year.
I was waiting for Fletcher Cox.
Mike,
I really wanted Fletcher.
Yo, he said, "Screw it, Simon McGloin." Yo, thank you for the donation. He said, "Simon McGloin."
I don't know, man.
All right, you know what?
McGloin didn't even show up in that playoff game. He pissed me off.
I'm gonna.
Eagles fan, y'all wasn't getting Fletch. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna drop the hammer on that one with Simon McGloin again. You know the catchphrase. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I respect that your producer is an Eagles fan, but shh.
McGloin pissed me off in that playoff game against Houston.
He said, make McGloin great again. Y'all are bugging. EJ, wait. All right,
man.
hold on. All right, Hammer, about to clock in at Union Prostitution Slaves.
Oh no.
Your family have a good Thanksgiving.
Bro, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, brother. Raiders.
Shit. Union prostitution slaves, though.
I'm done.
I never heard that one.
DJ.
I have to fill it up.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, my major concern right now, tomorrow, it's not just Elliott, it's Pollard as well.
Too.
Because I watched a lot of Cowboys games this year, and Pollard was eating just as much as Zeke. So
yeah, he was
very, very much concerned about that. Even like last week, the Bengals ran a stretch play towards the end of the game. How the fuck do you let Mixon run for 30 yards off of a stretch like that?
Why is KJ Wright on the field? He's so slow.
There's a chance we're gonna see shit like that tomorrow, and I don't want it to happen, obviously, but this shit sucks, man.
Man, where Javen White at? He ain't back yet.
No, he's still hurt.
Nope. And stop.
Man, we need his speed out there. We could use him.
Hey, Hammer, you watching the game?
I like Javen White.
I'm gonna try to.
Raiders can't stop Elliott. That's going to be the deciding
Javen
factor.
White was looking good. He was balling in the preseason. He was looking nice.
I'm of course not gonna watch the game. It's just a matter of where I'm gonna be at for work. But I'm obviously I'll never miss a game, whether I'm at work or it's a weekend off. I will not miss a game. So I'll be watching.
What about Abram? I think Abram need to get benched. You ask me.
Abram needs to go to linebacker. He is not a safety.
Yeah,
I'm done with it. Put him as an outside linebacker. Let him play. Let him sit in the flats all fucking day for all I care, or play hook the curls. But I'm not trying to see him as a safety ever again.
I've been saying it for weeks. He's not a defensive back.
I've officially come to that conclusion that he is not.
His skill set is better suited for outside linebacker.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo, Mike, you are bugging. Now he's saying bring Terrell Pryor. Yo, I'm done, bro. I'm so done.
At least with Carl Joseph.
He said we signed Jamarcus Russell for credit at his local Wendy's.
Hey, no.
Wait.
Terrell Pryor did get 1,000 yards playing wide receiper with.
Wait.
Decent the last couple weeks, bro.
Did we not see what he did just this past weekend? You can't even talk shit. You can't talk shit about Levitt right now. I've been waiting for somebody to do it too. He should have
scored. He should have scored on that. He should have scored. He should have scored, man.
That man playing like his job is on the line, which it is.
I'd rather see Diablo at safety right now.
Yeah, I want to see Diablo.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather see Diablo too. Hell yeah.
And a lot of people in this chat right now are saying Abram is a sub linebacker or Abram needs to go to linebacker. See, this is why y'all are my family. We are all right fucking here.
Well, we'll see next year when we get this new defensive coordinator up in here. Whoever we get.
Abram got burned by a running back. Yo, Abrams got smoked for 3 consecutive weeks. If this shit happens again tomorrow, I'm telling you now, I will send a direct letter to Intermountain fucking facility saying bench this motherfucker or put him at the linebacker. I will put big ass bright ass Sharpie. He's not a safety.
And when we gonna throw Malcolm Cook out there, man?
He's been mossed by a tight end, a running back, and a receiver all in consecutive weeks, huh?
And mind you, that running back that he got cooked by is a third string running back.
Third string, yep.
Horrible.
My life, man.
Yeah, man. I want to see Malcolm Coons at this point. What we got to lose? Throw his ass out there. Shit.
I don't know why he's not playing.
Talk that shit. Where is
it?
Levitt allowed Hayward to still not allow any touchdowns this season. Talk that shit.
He ain't lying though. That's fact.
He's keeping it real though.
That's fact.
Abram at safety. That's like putting Marshawn Lynch back there.
Marshawn Lynch.
I'd rather see Knicks in that corner than facing
Now,
me
now,
getting
now,
close.
now the comedy hour is coming out now. I
Hey,
love
put in
this shit.
Keyshawn Nixon. Put in Keyshawn Nixon at this point.
As long as they slow
He
release.
said
Skittles
Abrams
from
could
the
get mossed by a
goddamn
midget. I'm weak.
Not about midget.
Yo, OG, you gotta pull up, bro. Pull up.
Yeah,
Pull up,
OG,
pull up,
pull
pull
up,
up.
bro. That's hilarious.
You definitely gotta pull up.
No
Oh
problem.
my god, y'all got me in tears right now. This is why I fucks with each and every single one of y'all. This is why I love y'all. Like this shit is funny as fuck.
Raiders. We love our team, though, man. No matter
So we
what.
got 72 watching currently. Wipe them feet. Hit that like button if it's your first time in here. Don't let it be your last. Hit that sub button as well and smash the shit out of that bell for all Raiders and UFC content. Oh, by the way, I got a picture for y'all guys today. So I went to my old MMA gym on Long Island and I got to see one of my old guys. Shout out UFC lightweight, current UFC lightweight fighter, Al Iaquinta.
That's awesome.
Right away, everybody. I walked in. I saw Ray Longo. I saw a couple of the other guys, and they're like, "Turn it off. Turn the echo off."
So I went to my gym on Long Island. And
This
got to
is
see
why.
one of my old
This is why I
guys.
can't do.
Shout out UFC
Got it, game.
current UFC
Somebody got their YouTube. Man.
Al Iaquinta.
What's up, guys?
Right away.
Jesus.
Probably.
Who is echoing?
Echoes
I'm gonna
that.
smack the dog shit out of somebody in a second.
Somebody need to turn something down.
Dude, my YouTube's turned off.
All right, so yeah,
Okay, good.
I walked in.
In
I
the halfway
walked
out.
in there today, and pretty much like a lot of these guys, they're like, "Yo, are you coming back?" I was like, "I would like to, like, even if it's a once a week thing. I definitely miss it. That was a great outlet. It was great workouts, conditioning, and just sparring and everything. I think I'm gonna have to get back into this shit soon."
Yeah, I do MMA as well. I like Sugar Shane, UFC fighter. He's a beast.
These are my guys. I was so happy to see. I was definitely absolutely happy to see Raging Al. Aljo, Funkmaster Aljamain Sterling is in Vegas, so I didn't get a chance to see him. But I was just happy to be back in the gym and just guys just welcome me back with open arms and everything. It was great. That was fucking dope. What is going on?
Another echo.
My YouTube's turned off.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
All right.
I think I know who it is.
Don't. And he said, you can't say Sugar Shane in the UFC, dude. That's Sugar Shane Mosley.
Nah, I know who he's talking about. No, I know who he's talking about. The dude, like the skinny dude with the fro with all the tattoos. He kind of looks like he's like a thugged out version of Screech. I know who you're talking about.
What the hell? Does he got a porno too?
Oh,
I
damn.
wouldn't be surprised. Hold on.
No, I
Abram
wasn't
suffered
talking
TC
about
from that stiff arm he received. Oh, yo, I totally forgot about that stiff arm that he got this year early in the season too. That shit had me on the
Najee
floor.
Harris.
Abram.
Oh, from the
Oh
snap.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
He got
a
dog
good
walked
one.
on that one.
That was on the highlights where he.
Oh yeah, he got stiff
Hey,
arm.
I need to get that on a poster.
Yeah, Abram needs to do some off-season stuff and train to get some elevation into his leap because right now he's got the vertical leap
Can
of a
you hear me
slug,
now?
man.
But you know, man, Abram is a hitter.
Bro,
He don't
you're
like to wrap
echoing.
up and tackle.
He don't like to
You know,
jump
Abram,
either.
man. Right.
He don't like to stay healthy, neither, motherfucker.
No, when he goes up for the ball, he looks like a turtle trying to flip himself back off his back, you know?
Turtle. Somebody got echo.
No.
Somebody's got more than one device on.
No, that's
Yeah,
it.
somebody.
I can't.
Like I was worried about my dollar store fucking
man.
setup over there. I'm waiting for my camera.
That's because you know my mic. I got a $250 mic. My mic ain't doing that shit.
You're gonna explode, bro.
Dude, my $10 dollar store shit.
My mic is my cell phone.
I want to see if I can find like the perfect picture of this shit because I'm gonna put it up. I don't give a shit. I hope somebody gets a hold of Jonathan Abram and shows this shit to him too. Like,
Yeah, man. I don't know. So I hope some way, somehow we pull this win off tomorrow.
What the fuck?
He got twisted.
Bruh, that's almost as bad as what Derrick Henry did to Josh Norman, bruh.
Yo, Zeke's about to do that to him. Zeke's about to do that to him tomorrow.
Shit, that's right. It's right behind Josh Norman. It's right behind.
Yo, I don't care what anybody says. The best one was when fucking Jacobs hit that truck stick against the Falcons.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo, somebody made
made
made a meme out of that where the dude that he hit looked like a baby. That shit was hysterical.
He flew like 8 yards, bruh.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
100%, dude. What do you think about this, dude? What if we put, you know how like Mythbusters and all that shit used to put those G-Force little packets? Like, let's see that shit on football players, and like, let's see how big of a fucking stiff arm. Like how many G's you take running like 15 miles an hour.
That looked like Abram shot a 12 gauge and flew back at the wall.
Like you should have had a seatbelt.
He catches the bottom of them all, but he gets missed.
We might get.
He probably would. To be honest.
He's gonna be the one putting the body back tomorrow. He wants to get his shit together.
Get his ass ran over by Zeke.
Yo, why is that? All right, can somebody confirm? Is that really Honcho, or somebody? Are we still doing the whole let's play games?
Okay, it could be Honcho or it could be Hefe.
I think they might be wearing black tomorrow.
The Cowboys black, always right? The Cowboys wear them special jerseys at home, the white, half blue. So what is that considered? That's still considered their home jersey, right?
Yeah.
So they might wear the, like you said, the white and blue helmet also.
We'll be wearing black.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
No, I think that's the real Honcho because he just saw the DM I sent him to on IG. So I think he might pull up.
It's your boy Raider Honcho.
Pull up.
Yeah, pull up Honcho.
Back with another video for you.
You got the strap. I got the hammer. Pull up.
Yeah,
Let's
get
go,
the
bro.
strap and the hammer. The hammer is the
strap hammer. The strap hammer.
Hey, OG.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever figured out why Stu? Because nobody can subscribe to his lives because like it's for like kid content, so you can't actually get notified. So they
uncheck that box.
Somebody do me a favor. If we could all do a full donation for a plane ticket to Indiana, I will show him how to use StreamYard. I will show him how to use
You need to uncheck that box that says content for children.
Yeah, because I actually just made the adjustment the other day to where for future lives, like you had the category. I don't have to touch it ever again. It shows up as like sports, but mine always say it's not for kids either. So,
yeah, we'll see. And here's the problem, and Stu would get so many more.
Dude.
Everything's on, I think.
I'm sorry, but like you keep echoing, and we've said it 3 times already. I can't keep doing that, dude. He said at this point, Levitt is Mike. Stu has actually said it like that's his guy, and you know how Stu does. Like he said that Levitt, that's his guy. So yeah,
Levitt is not that bad, bro.
No, Levitt is horrible. Oh,
nah.
Levitt had some horrible moments, but he's been improving since then.
Yeah. He's not.
I'd rather have Eric Harris back there than him.
Nah.
Yo, Lord, y'all, I'm telling you, if y'all can get me a plane ticket to Indy, I will go to Indy myself, and I will set up his StreamYard. I will adjust his YouTube for everything, and I will show him how to use it on his phone as well, so we don't have issues. Like I will definitely take care of my brother, like most definitely.
100%, dude. That's fucking amazing, dude. Because that's all he needs, dude. He means so well. Like he will literally, I fucking like drink, pass out, wake up, at like 6 in the morning, and Stu's on there, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Yep.
you doing, bro?
Yo, you dude is doing like
No,
11.
Okay, so
Dude
what it
does-
is because Stu
Stu's
like
crazy,
he
bro.
has like some PTSD type of thing going on from when he played football, so he doesn't really sleep well at night. So that's when he can hop on, and it's wide open because there's no other content creators on, so he can get on and do his thing, and that's his outlet.
Is that why I struggle to sleep at night because of all my concussions? Is that what it is?
It's a possibility. Hey, Hammer, I've been out of work for 6 months on for PTSD for some shit that happened at work. So I'm getting the
What
disability.
is that loud noise in the background? I'm telling
somebody's baby.
That's somebody's baby.
I'm too old for that shit.
all right, Danny Glover, I see you. I'm starting to feel like Danny Glover before he got too old for this shit.
Danny Glover on Lethal Weapon.
You know what? Like, I've told the story about this. Like, I played semi-pro football for about 7 years, and the last year I played was like the roughest, like the very tail end of the season. 3 concussions in a month. After that, I was like, it's time to hang it up. Like, and the sad thing is, those concussions were not even near as bad as the very first one I had, and the first one I had, I got playing baseball. Actually, I collided into my second baseman and was knocked out cold for nearly 10 minutes.
Dude, baseball is a scary ass sport, brother. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what anybody said.
Yeah, you gotta stay there with a fucking 100-mile-an-hour fastball coming inches away.
Protection. And once you hit it, that shit coming like 150 miles an hour at your head, bro.
Have any of you guys ever seen cricket played?
Yeah.
Just imagine if a major league pitcher got a running start on a pitch, how much worse that would be.
Johnson be blowing up vultures.
Man, I remember that.
We blew up that bird.
They would have to change the catcher's mitt.
My dad used to play cricket. My dad was like a ridiculously good, like he was a great cricket player, and like they used to compare my dad to like one of the all-time greats, and that's how I got my first name, which I ain't putting in here right now. But come
on,
y'all are good.
Come on,
Steve.
This is family.
Baseball was outfield, second base. Yeah, my first name is Cricket.
Blew my rum out of my nostrils.
Steve, outfield, second base, catcher. Football, I grew up playing receiver and defensive back, and when I started playing semi-pro ball, it was linebacker and defensive end. He played in Jamaica. This was ages ago, Lord. This was ages ago.
Damn, Jamaica, yeah.
My dad came to the States like
decades ago.
82, 83, like a couple of years before I was a thought.
Pause.
No, 100%. What some dude said that you highlighted it earlier. What position did you play? Because I know you played football. I know you coached.
Yeah, he asked for football. So like growing up, I was a receiver. I was a scrawny little motherfucker growing up, like, but I was fast as hell. And that was all the thing with baseball. People like were like, yo, you have great speed. So baseball was outfield, second base, catcher. Football, it was receiver. And I loved playing safety back then because of guys like, there was like a lot of defensive players I grew up idolizing, a lot of defensive backs I grew up idolizing that was like, I like those dudes that will knock your dick in the dirt without hesitation. I was the type of person that loved helmet-to-helmet shots before concussions was a thing, and I would always win those helmet-to-helmet shots. But as I got older, it was like, yeah, that shit ain't working out for you no more, dude. Let me see if I can.
You grew up like in Palomalu.
Nah, Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott.
Nah, for me,
Harrison.
For me, it was Roy Williams, John Lynch.
Lynch, yeah.
Obviously Charles Woodson, like
the GOAT.
fucking
Yeah,
dudes
but
like that. It was like I want to be those guys.
Wood.
I want to just level you and not give a
See,
shit. Like, yo,
you know,
look,
but
Donkey
I
Venom.
wanted to be.
freshman year,
I wanted to be Ronnie Lott and Steve Atwater. That's what I
freshman
wanted to
year, freshman year. Look at how little I was, guys. I was a twig.
Yeah, so your senior year.
That was like 135 pounds freshman year. Like 135, 140. Senior year, 195.
be. Oh, yeah, you got bigger.
That shit was crazy.
Amino acids.
Good shit. Man.
Yeah, but
I was
5'8", I was on Ronnie Lott and Steve Atwater when I was young.
How old are you?
40.
That's why. You got a couple of years on me. That's why.
Yeah.
Jackson, what's up, man? Damn, I feel like I haven't seen Jackson in a minute. What's good, brother? How are you?
What's up, brother?
T-Ready, that's dope.
Palomalo used to crush people as a safety.
Yeah, to me, he wasn't a big hitter like that, though.
Joseph, thank you. Much
Ronnie Lott was
appreciated.
that dude who
Ronnie Lott and Steve Atwater knock your head
Yeah, I
off.
like Lott.
for the Raiders for the Raiders in the 80s, we had Eddie Anderson. I don't know if you guys remember him, number 33.
You know,
But-
33. Yeah, I remember
Terry
him.
McDaniel.
Ronnie Lott was the middle linebacker, though.
No, Ronnie Lott was a strong. I think it was a strong.
Oh, he's a
safety.
free safety. Free safety. Yeah, he played ball.
Aussie, yo,
He played ball.
Aussie knows his history because I was just listening. Atwater was
Atwater
actually interviewed a couple of weeks ago. I listened to the interview on ESPN Radio, and they were talking about this one specific play. And I just remember listening to Atwater talk about it because I think he was going into the Ring of Honor that weekend or whatever. And I was like, that shit is actually pretty dope. Like hearing some of these guys and their history and shit, like that stuff. I love hearing about the history when it comes to certain sports, when it comes to certain sports teams and players. And that shit I admired the hell out of when I was listening to it.
It was a Monday night game, and everybody talked about Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, and I'm watching it on TV, and you could hear this loud crack through the TV when Atwater knocked him backwards. I think that rung his bell enough to where he's like, yeah, I'm done. Because his career just went. After that, he just wasn't the same, man.
Because before that, he had no fear about going through the middle. Then he realized he'd get his bell rung, and then he was like, "Oh shit,
I ain't doing that shit again."
And Atwater weighed like what, 176?
He played like he weighed 425.
You got a lot of guys that play like that though. That are like you could be like $180, $185, and you hitting motherfuckers like you're 250, 250 plus, and I'm like, yo, where did that come from?
Right. Well, that hit. I don't think that hit would be legal now.
This is kind of another reason. I guess I'm happy I'm not playing because the way I played and how aggressive I was, like you would be throwing flags at me left and right at this point. The way I used to hit people, blindside people, whatever.
Yeah, you can't do that no more.
Earhole motherfuckers, like that they'd kick me out right away now.
They made football very. It's almost like two-hand touch.
Yeah.
When you got guys like Hill from KC running across the middle, wide, with his arms up, not caring, it's terrible. You can't touch him. And I believe this all started when Manning got into the league. They started making all kinds of rules.
No, it was before that.
It was before that. It was like right after Joe Montana got his back broken by who was that from Washington that did that to him?
It wasn't fuck is this dude's name?
It was when Arizona injured Steve Young on Monday Night Football.
Yo, Steve Young, between Steve Young and Troy Aikman, I wonder who has the most concussions. I'm not even being funny about that. Those dudes.
I think it was Steve Young.
I would say Steve Young.
Steve Young.
Yeah, they used to make jokes about that stuff on the radio and stuff, and I was like, whoa, that was funny then, but now it's like, no, man, what's his head look like inside,
Steve Young.
There was a defensive play they used to run that's illegal now.
That was bad.
Where both your defensive ends would come around and they called it a high-low. One would go low, one would go high in the quarterback, and they flip it.
Oh yeah, you can't do that no more.
You know why?
You can't do that no more.
I feel like the rules were put in play and the rules were put in play because of one specific quarterback that is still in the league at 40 plus years of age. Exactly. That's why those rules were put into play. And I'll give you a perfect example of a flag that was thrown a couple of weeks ago that should not have been. That play by Max Crosby, they threw the flag on the unnecessary roughness. Do you know why they called that? Why they threw that flag and why they threw it so late? Because Mahomes was sitting up and he turned around and looked at the ref, and then he said something to the ref, and the ref threw the flag. Look back at that game film, and you will see the replay. He looks back at the ref, he throws his hands up, and they throw a flag.
See the poster boy.
Hold on, I got one.
Shit, the one.
Napoleon, thank you so much.
That was
sorry. Brian Rodriguez, thank you so much.
Yes.
Napoleon McCollum, when he was hit by Ken Norton at the end of his career. Yo, Ken Norton was another one of those guys, man. He was another one of those guys, man.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Does Steve Young have anything to do with football? Is he a commentator?
Yeah,
He on
ESPN. He does Monday night football. He does Monday Night Football, and he's he calls in. He has a weekly segment on the Michael K show on ESPN New York every single Monday before the Monday night games. He always has a lot to say. He's very funny with a lot of the stuff that he has to say when he's on too. Like, dude, still. His knowledge is one of those like that's gonna live forever. Like I don't feel like as many headshots as he took. I don't know about the whole with him. I don't know if CTE would happen. Nate Hobbs looks like my god.
Nate Hobbs look like Teddy Pendergrass. He's stupid. Never love TKO.
I'm so
hey yo OG.
Me and Kevin Green, rest in peace.
Al Davis almost traded Tim Brown for Steve Young. It was like on draft day or some shit.
Shit.
Kevin Green. What about Greg Lloyd?
Yo, Del Rio, Ken Norton, and Reggie McKenzie all were a part of the. Hold on, all part of the reason we had the worst linebacker. Yeah, I saw that Hammer. My uncle is a coach and said when refs don't see what happened, players tell by looking at them and raise their arms up to. Yo, but that's really fucked up because you know what? Max Crosby, he does that when he's being held, and you still see refs throwing shit for him.
Nope.
It doesn't go both ways.
I'm gonna put it like this, and you guys can agree or disagree. But there's certain players in the league that are the faces of the NFL at this point that they're gonna favor them 9 times out of 10.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
100%.
And the shit is like this is where people like, yo, the game is rigged, the game is fixed, this, that. Like, I really feel right now, and I don't care how this is taken. Yo, Goodell is paying refs under the table right now against us. With everything that's going on with that motherfucker suing the league, dude is paying refs under the table to throw games and rig games and throw flags in favor of any opposing team of the Raiders right now.
With you saying
it's hard to make an argument against that.
With you saying that, there was a play on Crosby for roughing the passer, and the passer was just going backwards and threw the ball and fell because he was going backwards. Crosby on the replay didn't even touch him. He swiped at him, but he didn't even touch him, and they threw a flag on him for roughing the passer.
I got a question.
I remember that one.
When Mahomes took that headshot a couple of weeks ago, did he go back into the game or no?
Yes.
No, he went back in. He went back in.
You know,
yes, because we were watching the live and we were all hella juiced, like, oh, he's out. And then we're like, what the hell? He's coming back.
See, you know, if that was any other player, they would have been like, nah, go sit your ass down on the bench or you're going back to the locker room.
But you know, Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, they like the poster boys of the league, so they gonna get away with murder.
White, did he in fact clear protocol for tomorrow? Because if he did, that's another fuck you to the Raiders.
Oh yeah, he playing. He practiced today.
3 days later. 3 days.
Yeah, he playing.
He probably did.
While other people have concussions, and you're like, nah, they're out for like a week or two.
Yeah,
Jerry Jones is the most influential owner in all of sports.
Okay. Yep. Tater said no, he didn't.
He didn't.
All right. I guess we find out. Well, they did have him listed. They had him listed as. They have him listed currently as questionable. So we'll see.
Yeah, he playing because on NFL Network they said he practiced today.
Lamb will play. That's the NFL for you. See, I know I'm not losing my mind when I say shit, man.
Yeah, he playing.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Put Haywood on him.
That's the only thing we can do.
But like, all right. So my concerns.
What's the height difference?
It don't even.
It's like the same. They ain't that. They look the same. Body type, body build.
Talk that shit.
Jerry Jones.
Yo, cool. Yo, cool, Kev. You're an asshole.
CD's nuts playing.
On that, hold on.
And the cool thing is, CeeDee Lamb should have been a Raider.
On that Crosby play, he hit Mahomes in the helmet. That's automatic now, and Lance practice. But I believe he has to pass one more test. I thought the play that Crosby got the flag thrown on him was the unnecessary roughness when allegedly they were blowing the whistle and he took Williams down.
No,
I warned that was a play. That's the one.
What about the one on Burrow on Sunday? I think it was Yannick. He like tapped him and they threw a flag.
Nah, but he pushed him. Like
read the next comment.
But it wasn't a hard push though.
St. Louis won $800 million lawsuit against the NFL.
They're next.
I'll tell you right now.
And I say after NFL, pull all the money on CD playing. I wonder if Oakland will sue the NFL. Lamb would cook on that off ball. All right, so here's the thing, because a lot of people have been, and I know there's still a lot of Raider fans out there that are pissed off that we did not stay in Oakland. So I had a similar situation. I had a similar situation when I was living in Florida and the team I played for, where it was up to the county passing like a slight tax hike in regards to either building a new stadium, renovating the stadium, whatever. They voted no. The people voted no, and my team ended up relocating to Arizona as a result. And the Baltimore Orioles now have that spring training facility. It's pretty much a similar situation here, where they wanted to stay, but the people didn't want to. The vote didn't pass on that shit. That's the people's fault, man. You can't. Oh, fuck the Raiders. Fuck that. No.
You blame the mayor too.
The people
So
that
I lived in Oakland when all this happened.
Yeah,
right?
that was the mayor. The mayor didn't want to use taxpayers' money.
The mayor that did that. She said, "We're not going to do nothing to keep the Raiders." If they want to do it,
it was pretty much the same thing that we dealt with.
And that's
when I
not
was
even
in
it.
Florida.
They was trying to force us to move to Santa Clara to go down there with the 49ers and play in Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like I said, it was something that I went through. Like I know what it's like and I get it, but it's like you either blame the top officials that weren't gonna fucking let this shit happen, or you blame the people that failed to vote on that happening as well.
I blame Livy Schaff, the Oakland mayor.
Yep, me too.
I'll tell you what,
she influenced that vote.
Las Vegas is the worst place to put a team. Because
why?
We're saying that because we're losing, though.
I'll tell you why. Because you have all those seats down that are and I looked, they're $250,000 to buy those seats. And companies buy them and give tickets to people. So we don't ever have true home field advantage. So when are we going to have true home field advantage? When those rich people buy those seats and give the tickets to the teams, to people who their teams are going to play there.
Like the opposing teams, you mean?
Yeah.
I got it. It's annoying, and it is what it is. It comes with the territory. I guarantee you, and I would have to talk to one of my boys that lives out in Vegas for a legit confirmation, but like I guarantee you this shit does not go on when it comes to Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Golden Knights and their ticket sales. Because that fan base fucking grew ridiculously when they came to Las Vegas. When that team, it was an expansion. Granted, it was an expansion team, but That
That was
shit fucking those
and that was the
people
first
are
sports team out
diehards.
there too. That was the
Yep.
first sports team out there. So
Yeah. Well, the first professional one,
yeah,
because you also got
professional.
to
Right,
take you
right.
got to take into consideration they still had the UFC events there, and they also had the minor league baseball team out there as well.
Did that. I think
That's
the
it.
A's gonna go. The A's
UNLV
gonna go to
Rebels.
Vegas next.
They're saying
Oakland-
that. They're saying that,
Yeah,
and I
the
really,
Oakland
I
A's.
really,
The Oakland
I
A's gonna be
really,
in Vegas. Watch.
I hope to
The A's
God
are
not.
Vegas
going for
A's.
show.
I hope
The
to
A's
God
are
not.
going.
A's
I
going.
hope they don't play in our stadium.
No. They're gonna have their own. They're gonna have a brand new stadium for them.
Yeah, I don't ever want to see that ever again because that was the one
No,
thing that killed me.
hell
Like
nah.
That era, the era of multi-purpose stadiums is long gone. Bro.
Yeah, it's
That's
dead.
over. You don't ever have to worry about that.
When we
again.
went in 2017 for that game, they still had the baseball diamond out there. I was like, "Fuck this shit! I hate this look. This is annoying."
Yeah,
Like,
it's always been that way.
I've played on a field like that. I played on a football field in the Bronx when I was playing semi-pro ball. That they had the baseball diamond on that turf football field too. That shit was obnoxious as fuck, especially getting hit like around like second and first base. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing
And you
here?
hella dusty.
Mm-hmm.
That turf,
Crawling on dirt.
that turf was terrible
that
too.
dirt. Yeah, that dirt hurt.
No, yeah.
That shit hurt.
I'm sure
that shit brings back childhood memories, but it's childhood memories I'd like to forget as well. Like the fuck.
Right.
I played on a field where before the game, everybody lined up on every 5 yards on the line and walked the line and put rocks in their helmet. So it wouldn't hurt the players, but every single week, the same field we played on, and you still had to go. The rocks found their way out there somehow every time.
What was I gonna say? White, yo, you're spot on, and I've been saying it for weeks now that the play action needs to be utilized a hell of a lot more because again, the 2-game winning streak that we were on, play action was used quite often. Play action was very successful.
The run game has to be effective for the play action to work.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Bite on a fake run if they're not expecting the run.
But you know what's crazy? We came out of that bye week and played the Giants, and both Drake and Josh both had really, really good games. And then we get into the red zone, and all of a sudden we forget that we have a run game and became extremely pass happy and could not do shit.
Yeah.
Implement the play action, use these backs. Like I said, go and run a pro gun, run a pro formation with both of them in the backfield at the same fucking time. Have both of them swing out for passes if you have to, but they're not doing that. Like, look,
yeah,
I've coached. I'm not saying I'm the best coach in the world, but the shit is common fucking sense right now. You need to open it up for these guys. You have legitimate weapons right now. Like, what the fuck are we doing at this point?
Absolutely. Greg Olsen, man. Greg Olsen is a J cat. I ain't got no faith in him.
Who watched Sam G break the film down of
straight J cat.
the 4 plays? The 4 plays.
Ain't it?
Anybody watch that? The Sam G breakdown of films?
Desert. I like that. Run and know how to change your tempo and don't allow the defense to switch personnel. That's another one that makes perfect fucking sense. Like, yo, Desert, you want to join my coaching staff?
Too bad we're not gonna do none of that.
Yeah, of course. Wasn't Drake supposed to be part of the red zone answer? Run screens and flats. Yep. Oh, okay. It gets better. We talk about how we seem to really do god awful on third downs. Look at the 2 screen passes on 3rd and short. One was thrown to Drake, the other was thrown to Jacobs, and they were both overthrown. The was right there. Boop.
And
what the fuck? Why are we overthrowing that?
And the quarterback, which I won't say his name, he went from a running play and he checked down to that screen in the beginning of the game when we got the fumble. And we got inside the 10-yard line.
How do you know that, bro?
He threw. There was a 3 trips to the left. There was 5 defenders over them.
What I'm saying, how do you know he audibled out of a running play into that?
Because you heard him stop the play. He stopped the play and he went to Waller. on a screen to the left, and there was
But how
5
do you know?
people.
How do you know what the initial play call was that it was a run?
Well,
White
I
saying it
know.
was an White is saying it was an RPO and it was audible.
On that 3rd and 6, he audible to a run play.
Why would you do that on 3rd and 6? Just try to sell it with a play action and fucking roll out.
That's a good question right there. I don't know.
This is where I just it's stuff like this
Don't
and
make
stuff
no
that I
sense.
see. It's stuff
Don't make
like
no sense.
it's stuff like this and stuff with the offense as a whole that makes me want to just beat my head against the wall over and over and over again right now.
Dude,
Like
I didn't broke my TV. I did that stupid ass play.
yeah, I ain't doing that. I just bought this 55-inch last year. Nah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, I just bought my TV. I ain't doing that.
All right, so we're almost at 2 hours, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So I'm gonna go from left to right with your guys' final predictions for this fucking game. Raider Aaron, go, bro.
Man, a lot to a little. Cowboys, shit, 10-31.
Shit.
I mean, I'm a realist, bro. I mean,
clearly,
what have you guys seen that makes you think that we're going to score more than 10 points in this game?
In the words of Chris Tucker, not a damn thing. SG.
I got 30-10 Cowboys, man. Unless we change some shit, I mean, it's gonna be the same, bro. Like, I have no expectations, bro. I'm not gonna let this game ruin my Thanksgiving. I'm gonna spend it with family, eat some good ass food, and just chill, man.
All right, Tommy Callahan, you're up.
I will say 35-10 or 35-13.
Raiders or Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Yo, this fucking nation is really going off now. OG.
My prediction is that the chicharron on top of that pernil is going to be crispy, and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it.
Talk that shit.
Talk that shit,
Get
OG.
me hungry.
And I'm flipping a coin on the win-or-loss thing. I'm not going to let it roll my day.
All right.
I feel you.
And Black's Mob.
You know, I got money on our Raiders. I got us losing 27-17.
He got money on our Raiders, but he got us losing. I like it. It sucks to say, and you know, I've tried to be as positive about this. This has been a very trying week. A lot of a very trying week with everything that's been going on, especially throughout the nation. Not just the team, but the shit that's been going on between a lot of these content creators, a lot of these guys that I consider my brothers. I'm not jumping ship by any means.
No,
but
never
at this point, and I said it a couple of weeks ago, I saw us winning 2 out of the next 3, and that was including us beating the Bengals. That shit didn't happen, so I don't see this happening this weekend. I'm gonna go 28-17 Cowboys. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll admit come Friday when I do a recap and a reaction that I'm wrong. Like I said,
I hope it would be great if everybody was wrong.
I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong.
Except for me, because my pernil has to come out perfect, man.
This is the first time where I'm saying like I would absolutely love to be wrong, but they're not showing me anything right now, and it's just everybody needs to pick it up. It's not just the offense. Like we're in the same boat as we were last year in regards to we have no fucking no rush defense, which is a fucking joke. Like I thought we were supposed to fix all that shit. Look who's back from the grave.
Sarah, the queen.
Sarah.
The queen of the moderators is back. It's like I'm back, bitches. Like I said, this shit has been hard, man. And yo, how many of y'all remember American Gangster?
The movie or the TV show?
The movie.
The movie? Oh yeah.
So you know
that's alpaca. You don't rub that shit. You block that shit.
So with all the shit that's been going on these last couple of days, and like I said, I truly believe like if we were winning, none of this shit would have been going on amongst the nation. but I'm gonna put this out there right now, and I'm stealing a little piece of Denzel's part from American Gangster. Hammers.House. It's a brand name, like Pepsi. It's a brand name. I stand behind it. I guarantee that shit. They know that even if they don't know me any more than the fucking chairman of Xbox. But like, best believe that this channel right here is not going anywhere. We are going to continue to grind. We're going to continue to grow. Whoever was coming in here with the trolling and shit today.
Clown shoes.
Thank you.
I already know who it is, bro.
We all know who it is. That's a bad word.
It's fine. It's fine because one, you ain't fucking up my channel, and number two, thank you for the views, motherfucker, because I don't give a shit. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, for whoever the troll is. I don't even want to hear the name. I don't care who it was. Congratulations, you played yourself.
He did.
This right here,
like 30 accounts.
This right here, this what I have in here right now. Those that are in the chat, even if it's your first time in here, welcome to the Raider Nation Syndicate. Welcome to the family. This is my mob right here. This is my mafia right here. Y'all have been riding with me for quite some time right now. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that are on the panel, each and every single one of you that are in the chat. I want to wish each and every single one of you, your families, your loved ones, a happy Thanksgiving, a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Tonight, again, it's Thanksgiving Eve. I know people are going to be out. Everybody's going to have fun, do their thing. But please be safe, be responsible, be smart. Y'all got families, y'all got girlfriends to go and handle whatever. Y'all got wives to go to, handle your business, whatever. Get home safe and do the smart thing tonight, straight up and down. For those that are in here for the first time, don't let it be your last. Hit that sub button, wipe them feet on the way out, and hit that like button and smash the shit out of the bell for all Hammers.House content. Anything y'all want to say before I really do the official rollout with our new New York shit? Ern, you got your hand up? Do your thing.
I got one word. Raiders.
Raiders.
So, with that being said, if I
wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Same to you, all you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
And if you're drinking, remember, okay, keep it responsible, okay? Because remember, accidents create families.
Yes.
You're a jackass. All right.
Full out. 31-29. Let's go.
Guys, continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is still around. Make sure to wash your hands and your asses. Win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation till we fucking die. And again, you know, I'm on my New York shit, so this is the new way of rolling it out.
Raiders, brother. Let's go.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless, and I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive.